Hi guys, this is Hero. How's everyone doing today? Aaj bade kem cho, aaj sab kaise ho? So today I'm going over how to determine your twin flame or soulmate through astrology, okay? And a lot of you guys are not going to like this answer, but just to cut the chase, the answer is you can't, okay? Anybody is telling you through astrology or any other spiritual tool, tarot reading or anything like this, that they can help you, they're either intentionally misleading you or delusional themselves, okay? One of the main reasons why this is not possible, and this is important to discuss, and a lot more of you guys might not like this answer, is because for most of the people, the way they perceive these terms, the term does not exist, right? It's a fiction, okay? If you are using these terms, twin flame or soulmate, to describe just an overall good fitting partner, then fine. You could use these tools for that reason, okay? If you're just talking about an overall good fitting partner. Now, from what I've seen in the online spiritual community, that's not true. People are using these terms to describe like your other spiritual half, like somebody who like from a spiritual level, you guys are like connected possibly for like many, many lifetimes or something like that. And there's no one out there like this person from a spiritual level, okay? This is complete nonsense. From a spiritual level, we are all one and the same. Everyone is your other half. We are all the same consciousness inside us. This, no matter how much you hate them, no matter how much you like them, no matter what they did to you or what you did to them, good or bad, whatever, right? At a spiritual level, we're all one and the same. This is why we should try to learn it and accept and support and show love to everybody, right? But that aside of whether this is true or not, back to the title of the video. Okay, twin flame or soulmate or anything like that. First of all, let's just say that this was true. I'm telling you it's not. But let's just say it was true, right? That there is this one special person. First of all, you tend to hone on or latch on to this term of one special person because your ego is either attached to somebody in the past or it's attached to somebody in the future that they're looking forward to for covering up your own confidence and insecurity and blah blah blah. But anyways, let's just say, pretend for example that this is true, right? And I'll discuss the second part in a second of just an overall good fitting partner. But let's just say this is true, that there's just one special person that from a spiritual level, I mean, they're just your person. There's like from many lifetimes, whatever definition you want to use, let's just pretend that this is true, okay? No matter what astrology combination, okay, because the video title is astrology, right? Any other tool, fine, whatever, you can believe whatever you want. What astrology combination would give this, right? I can give the most specific of astrology combinations. Like Venus and Mercury have to be with your Lugna Lord, like exactly all 5 degrees apart. And, in the D9, the same thing, they have to have this conjunction also with Jupiter, whatever, right? No matter what I say, there's going to be multiple people probably with this combination. Okay, so now which one do you pick, right? Or do you just assume that, the first person that you meet in between 15 and 50, that this is the person, right? Like there's only so many people with this combination, so this person would be there, right? Now, I mean, how do you really prove that, right? And then you could also assume that you can't prove it, but that's the whole point of astrology, right? It's a spiritual science. It's meant to be sensed from a spiritual level. Okay, fine, but then you have to go back to the first argument that from a spiritual level we're all one and the same. Okay, now you could, like I said, meet a good fitting partner. That's a completely different story. I'm not talking about that, but this delusion that there's this one perfect person, this needs to exit your brain immediately. And you need to stop listening to anybody who's feeding you this garbage. And the sooner you do this, the sooner you'll actually go towards the actual state of happiness, right? If you want to learn how to develop the actual true, state of happiness from a mental standpoint, I have videos on this, right? But this is just something that I needed to discuss, right? From a this twin flame soulmate, from that extreme level, it does not exist, okay? And there's absolutely no way to find that from astrology, like I said, because it doesn't exist, okay? And like I said, if you would, let's just say somehow still I haven't convinced you that this doesn't exist. Okay, if somebody does tell you, hey, this is exactly what you need to find your perfect twin flame person, like your spiritual other half for, the last 100 lifetimes, just make sure that to you it makes sense. Does it make sense that, somebody who has Jupiter in the same sign as your Lugna sign, that they're your twin flame? Probably not. There's a whole plethora of people that have this, okay? The guy down the street could have this, okay? So, like, I mean maybe he's your... but make sure, it really makes sense. And this is why, do a little meditation, calm your mind down, and just see, does this make sense? Does this really sit well? And the only way you're going to know if it sits well is if you actually truly calm your mind, okay? In actual meditation, you'll get your answers. Don't meditate and then afterwards try to look for answers, right? This could be a strategy, but I would recommend, if you have this mindset, to actually just look at the answers that are coming through you through meditation, because this is kind of like a big thing that you're attached to, and the answers will actually come to you the most when your mind is calm, okay? Now, as far as a good fitting partner goes, there's many things that you can obviously look for, right? You can look for, you can just look for moon sign or moon nakshatra compatibility. There's so many other things, like, where the Venus is compared to yours and all this kind of stuff. These are appropriate, and actually I'd recommend you look for in a partner, right? I mean, astrology is a tool to understand yourself. Why not use it as a tool to understand, other people and your relationship with other people? There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. And if you're using these tools to just refer to just an overall good fitting partner for yourself, that's fine. But if you're using this tool or any tool to find out, like, when and how, are you going to meet your twin flame at the mall tomorrow or something like that, please, no one's really going to say this, or not a lot of people, because they are actually trying to help you. Okay, most of the people that will tell you this are telling you this from a place of, hey, you're stupid. And I hope if this came across like that, that's not true. I don't think that. But you do need to understand that you have a serious level of attachment here, and that, you don't want to keep feeding into the attachment. That's not going to help you at all in this lifetime, okay? I don't care how deep you are into this attachment. I don't care what happened. I don't care if you're 50 years old and been divorced 3 times and this is your last hope of finding your twin flame, okay? Please just understand that, what is spiritually best for you, okay? So that's it for this video. If you have any other questions or comments, you can feel free to let me know. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you all very, very much for watching.